Hey, mine too. Sick.
It's posted in self-promo.
Good. If anybody else is streaming, please feel free to do the same thing, as I'd love to see all the different camera angles of this one.
I had everything muted on accident. Is this broadcast? I can't remember.
Yeah, Brian's broadcasting it right now, and RC, and all the things.
And using like 6 new pieces of software that I've never used before and doing like 4 things I've never done before.
Hey, welcome to my Tuesdays and Wednesdays last season.
I wouldn't want to link my stream and get people busy.
Do it.
I would name my first kid Brian.
He really does butter up anybody that's in RC, doesn't he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Naturally. Well, hey, everybody. I'm not really talking to stream too much yet. I've been chit-chatting with these guys, getting ready to get it underway. I got Ken in Discord with me at some point. I think he might exist. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I have been pinged. In Road General.
So what cars are you running over there, Ben, for the oval?
GR86.
Having a moment. Hold on.
Who's bad at the banter now?
They run the LMPH on Oval.
You're Bristol, baby!
Okay, we had last minute Remy's trying to figure out how to get in, and I'm trying to explain how to accept a league invite.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I can. I am live, by the way.
I see.
But everybody knows your voice, so.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, sorry. So, Brian, you asked, what cars are we running over in the oval?
Yeah.
Leighton, what are we running in oval?
Gen 4, right?
Yep.
That's what I like to hear.
Yippee!
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
What are you running on road?
Well, we like to be boring, apparently, so we're sticking to GT3s.
That did not garner any response. I'm slightly horrified.
I clap.
I appreciate you. Remy.
They were by far the most voted for. There was some other suggestions, but they definitely had the most results.
Yeah, next season, Sean's leading a Formula 4 league, too, just FYI. Right, Sean?
What?
10-4.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Ben, were you ever able to do radio without showing the iRacing UI?
No, but I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I can't find any way of remotely doing it, so whatever. I was just checking.
All good. We got a few more people joining in. Hi, Joe, Dare, Rashana. Hello, hello. So we've announced officially, that is official, by the way. I know I sound like a goof, but officially, Gen 4 Cup cars for Oval next season, and we're sticking with the GT3s for the road. What's another fun fact that somebody might be able to or might want to know?
You get at least multi-class for road.
Brian, are we multi-class for road?
What kind of class? We are going to be a Pro-Am setup. All GT3s. We looked at doing multiple kinds of cars, but they limit how many you do. If we wanted to do GT3s, we couldn't do any other cars unless we left out some cars.
How do I get...
What's the road course twist for the Oval League? I'm interested.
That is a great question. I will answer it as soon as I pull up the document.
How many times is Long Beach on the calendar next season?
If it's not the entire season, I don't want it.
-4, I think, times there, Thiago.
Well, with me, one of the people in charge, you're lucky it's not street stocks at Lime Rock all season.
I don't object to that. I want that.
At least I'd be really good at Lime Rock by the end of it.
All right, sorry. Will asked, what is the road course twist for Cup this season? And the answer to that question is we are headed to Sonoma Raceway Cup Historic Layout.
That's a good choice. I like that.
You mean Sears Point to be the correct name?
Infineon?
Or was it Infineon then? I forget what it was with Gen 4s because it had like 4 different names through the years.
Yes. Oh God, I don't even know if I have any comments. I don't. Okay. Haha.
When do the seasons start?
So we flip-flop that around a little bit. Obviously not being able to officially announce it by now. We didn't want to do next week because it would be a little bit too soon for signups, we think. And as much as I don't want to make a Leighton correct or give him the satisfaction, he is indeed correct.
What's wrong with me being correct?
I just don't want it to go to your head, you know?
We're way past that point.
10-4.
Huge combo, trust me.
He can't get no
I
satisfaction.
just realized they have trading paints running. No wonder everybody looks so boring.
You're going to be really disappointed if you look at my car.
I was going to say, Brian, first off, how dare you?
Well, at least Rimpy's not here. His car is beans.
Boy, you're going to be disappointed in me.
Yeah.
Well, all right, so we got the two road or two oval questions. Somebody get a question for Brian on road. Make him work over there. He's not driving.
Why aren't you racing?
Why am I not racing in league?
Si, senor.
I had a well, I guess I'm taking up the same amount of time because I'm going to be adminning with Rimpy. But practicing that much for 2 different races in the week, I just don't have that much time really. So I decided to stick with at least run an oval.
So I guess that's the first time it's officially been announced, even though we talked about it a bunch. But yes, so Will Rimpey and of course our good buddy Brian here have joined the admin team as league admin for the Road League this season. And I cannot tell you how awesome it is to have more help, and more ideas to throw back and forth to each other and all that stuff. And it's going to be a lot of fun to have them up there. And it'll be really cool too because I think that'll allow me to actually race in the season. So hopefully I'll be able to make all the races on the roadside this season from behind the wheel.
Yeah, that was part of it too. We need to help Ben out. He's been doing everything.
He's been doing fantastic, though.
I try, guys. This is the best damn league in iRacing. You guys are great, and you always want to do good for it because we can always have a lot of fun. So just trying to take the best of the feedback that we get and move forward as consciously as possible with all the decisions. Um, league work is a lot, especially to want to doing it to a certain caliber. I've always believed race control or somebody up in the tower is always pretty important, whether they're the one, streaming or not too, is for the benefit of the drivers only. But, just being able to clear some of the BS iRacing calls in addition to, helping keep the racing consistent and fun and all that stuff is kind of what separates a good league from, say, like official sessions. So that's why I've always kind of thought in the fundamental formula that it needed to be that way. So I will be continuing my reign of terror over in Oval, but Brian and Will take over on the road side. You guys can't get rid of me though because I'm still going to race. So all of you are going to have to pass me like at least 3 times every week on road. So you have to deal with that.
And Will and I will be doing it together, but as far as I know, he's going to be more of the race control person, and I'm going to try to run all the other stuff.
Are the start times the same as they were last season?
For session start, yes, Corey.
Oh, poop.
So I can turn it off we can stop talking during quality if you guys want, or we can keep doing random fact stuff. It's whatever you guys prefer. I know normally we go quiet for concentration, but I'll leave it up to you guys.
Is in-sim time still going to be in the morning?
For road, you're asking?
Correct. Correct.
All right, what was that?
He was asking if the in-sim time is still going to be like consistently morning for every session like it was last season.
I believe we're going to stick to that to keep the temps low.
You had talked about trying a night race at some point too, because the cars do have lights. I'm for it, and maybe we can get a vote going if enough drivers want something like that, but that's just one of those things that we just got to chat about and see what happens.
Large Life Night Race.
That'd be too much fun. That's illegal. Oh! Oh! Hooked it. Am I still streaming in Discord, Ken?
Negative.
Oh, no. I'll have to fix that. I'm just qualifying right now, so.
Yeah, I'm watching you on the main stream there.
Okay, how are my audio levels?
Good.
Cool.
Everything sounds good from what I can tell. You got that low latency 15-second delay there from YouTube stream, which is pretty standard for the YouTube.
Yeah. Nice thing is it's working, so I'm just gonna not touch things.
No. You could probably get away with swapping it to the ultra low if you want a little bit less of a delay in there.
Right.
I feel like most of the time it's not super duper necessary, especially without the integrations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I start messing with it some more. I always intended to go a little bit more hard on the setup and the prettyification of the stream and all that. In addition to kind of like making the man cave in the basement there, but that's just. It doesn't do itself, like it doesn't just happen without me working on it, so it kind of sucks.
I mean, the ultra low thing is really just the hardest part about that one, which for you, you're not streaming in like the 1440 or anything above like the 1080, so it'll be theoretically fine. When I tried swapping to that, I didn't have any issues initially. I've been having more issues switching to the AV1 codec than I have with changing it to the ultra low latency part of it. But it's also, it really only matters like for most of the race. It doesn't really matter. Like if you had somebody in chat trying to spot your race, it would matter more, the like difference between the 15 seconds and stuff like that. So I don't feel like it's a major issue. The only confusing part is that's a YouTube switch. It's not like an OBS switch. Like you actually have to find the setting starting up the stream, which I can never remember where the hell it is. Because most of it is just fighting our internet out here. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, that is a lot of the normal struggle with things for sure.
Which next time I do a Season of the Horde stream, I'll have to tell you how it goes, because I tried lowering the bandwidth, which I don't really necessarily like the idea of, but I think that might be what's causing the stream lately to go bonkers, is it might be dipping a little bit too hard and then just OBS just hard drops it. Just gotta get Wayne's people to run their stupid fiber stuff down our road so we too can have better internet.
That would be nice.
Stream looks good.
Cool.
What am I watching? 1080? Probably 1080. Yeah, 1080 60 at the moment. It's looking fine. No real, like, super artifacting or anything from the stream that I can see.
Good. Oh, that's gonna... Darn. It's a terrible T1. I don't know if I can make that up or not. We'll see what happens. I brought it right
Well,
back.
it didn't spin out at least.
Yeah. I'll keep watching that. The red number above the RPM in my dash there is the time difference to my best lap. And I watch that way too much, of course.
And my eyes can't even distinguish that between the black. You get to suffer all the same pet talk that I give Brian all the time.
Yeah, except for you get to give it with your voice if you want to.
Yeah, I give it to you real time without actually knowing what you were like, knowing about until a little later.
I'm sure it's not that bad. 15 seconds later, oh, it is that bad. Oh.
You'll be fine. It's all go. Oh no.
There's the checker flag.
Yeah, that wasn't the greatest, but we'll see what happens. Either way. Yeah, either way.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I got an hour 40 to perfect my craft.
Mm-hmm.
Good time.
Get on there with some other cars and a little bit of draft and stuff like that. People throwing dirt on the road and spinning out,
Look at you, Ken, making sense of things. I'm so damn proud of you. You don't even know. Oh, good stuff.
I'm a learning computer. I'm just like an old learning computer.
Hey, Helix. Should be able to hopefully see chat halfway decently. I've got my first monitor so much closer. My second monitor is still like way back. Perfect practice is always good. Well, listen, Helix, there's a funny thing about practice. It's this first they told me practice makes perfect, but then they told me nobody's perfect, so I stopped practicing. Good times.
Well, I mean, if you practice it wrong all the
Hello.
time, it just makes you do it wrong all the time, right?
Yeah. Well, it was the 5 P's from my football coach. Perfect practice prevents piss poor performance. Which is an
Isn't
entire...
that 6?
I told you he's a football coach, right? But why? As for chatting, this is so Why is there an shoy? This is so shoy. What the hell?
You gotta tell them what you were gonna call them.
You want to know something funny? I didn't realize we had 3 laps. I slowed down after my second lap.
Oh, the misery.
Well, I definitely appreciate you doing that, but that's about right.
Hey, Will, did you know there's 3 laps?
By the way, there's 3 laps.
Didn't we just have a 10-minute warm-up?
No, we had an hour warm-up.
I think he's referring to qualifying.
Oh, you won.
Hey, man, 10 minutes is only 10 more minutes of being able to ask questions about next season. So fire away, guys. I think you need to ask another... Is it even? Should we ask an oval question or a road question? Decisions.
Road.
How about an oval road?
I think we had a road question I missed because I was messing with stuff.
Yeah, I was just asking if we were doing single make again. Like pick your car and stick with it.
Oh, no, we are going to open that back up. We decided since the league is for fun, you should be able to drive whatever car you feel comfortable enough in. And also, we don't have any eSport pro drivers that have the capability of running the best car in the best way. So we're just saying run whatever you want.
Bold of you to assume we're not esports drivers.
Hey, you bought my argument.
My sponsor will be in touch.
I have an oval question now.
Fire away, buddy.
How closely did you follow my suggested schedule?
About that. I don't remember exactly what your schedule was. We basically, I pulled all of the track suggestions, did a poll, and picked from the ones that were said more often, because we had like 20 track suggestions for oval. I started eliminating ones that we had done the previous season. I eliminated ones that we did the season, I think, prior to that too. We tried to do a pretty new schedule for the most part. Obviously, Sonoma was on there as one of them. But I'm sure a good portion of the tracks that you suggested are there.
I don't actually remember all of them that I suggested because it disappeared as soon as it's submitted, but
Yeah, it is kind of sad. I just so happen to have the schedule up on my second monitor right now, so if anybody had any questions specifically about that, feel free to, ask it.
is it still an 8-week schedule or did we change the length at all?
What a wonderful question. The length was changed. So we're now running a 9-week schedule instead of 8. So not a big change, but slight change.
Same amount of drop weeks, but an extra week.
Are there safety cars in this race?
Safety cars generally run on crayons.
I don't think so, bud. I don't think he's going to throw a full course. There's going to be local yellows if there's an incident, but I feel like unless everyone dies into turn 1, Brian's probably going to keep it open, but that is up to him.
Well, I don't even know where the throw flag button is, so...
You're on iRace control, yeah?
Yeah.
The far bottom left is the pace car box, and you want to hit deploy. That would throw a full course yellow.
Yeah, I see that.
And then you can use the add and subtract laps there to cut. I guess it's like cut and add, but that would be so that we didn't have to do 5 pace laps, which would be pretty desirable.
Yep.
All right, I have any more?
Should I do some admin things and tell everybody to be nice and have fun?
Yeah, man, this sets the tone. Pass your patties is the first thing he said. It's not emotional damage.
Yep, so we're getting ready for an hour and 40 minutes. We had extra time on the server, so I threw this warm-up session in so people could take a break and get ready for the full session. How many people we got here total?
19.
19. Yeah, why doesn't it just give me a number on my whatever? So anyways, we had 19 people. We got somebody in chat saying, be nice, have fun. Yep. That's exactly what we're doing. I know pretty much everybody here knows the drill. We got a couple of new people. But for the most part, drive your race. Try not to murder anyone. If something happens, don't flip out on them on the mic right away. Just kind of, keep to yourself and keep driving. It's better to focus on what you're driving, how you're driving, getting back on track if you're off track, rejoining safely, all that kind of stuff. So we never know exactly what happens when you're in the driver's seat. So we can have a look at that after the race if we need to. But other than that, I think that's about it for this little special event we got. We don't have any special rules to cover or anything. We'll have more to cover when we go to the actual road league.
Hey, Brian, are you going to do a little post-race, like debrief in Discord?
Yeah, I probably will. I guess I should probably go in the broadcasting room.
It's always fun kind of at the end.
Agreed. Well said, Brian. Good job.
Now, that was the nice recap. When league starts and Will does it, he keeps telling me everybody's going to be scared of him.
Looking forward to it. Good stuff. Julie's used for making holes as a forward or reverse will rip out any. I don't know what's going on in my chat. Guys are rowdy today. Love it. And Ken, don't forget, you totally have the ability to just talk. There's nothing you're really going to be interrupting, so don't feel like you can't say things.
Oh, I'll probably vocally pester you more during the actual race part of it.
Sounds good to me.
In the meantime, I can terrorize you and Helix.
Oh my gosh, darn nuisance. Brian, is Ken in your chat too? Because I feel like he's terrorizing both of our chats now.
I don't see his stream.
It's on YouTube. Oh, I just told him you were on YouTube. Oh, crap. I'm so sorry. He may find you now. I have made a mistake. Let me see if I can find his channel name really quick, because he posted himself.
Yeah, because he did a different one there for
whoever's in chat is watching Corey and Tiago.
Want to keep
it's
all
on,
this hobby stuff separate.
Yeah, it's Murdoch's Garage Racing TV is the name of the YouTube stream. I've got it. Right. Oh, God.
All right. There it is.
Show of hands who likes the pace car.
Is it the truck?
Yeah, nice pick.
All right, man, we're going green next
I don't know if I got
man, we gotta line up on the left side here. Pit road is closed.
I'm going to have to
Can we
reorganize
just
my
take a
screens
moment and
now.
appreciate the Sex Panther paint job?
Double terror.
Guys, I don't see a pace car. It's a truck. All right. Race time, baby.
Is the start on the leader or on the green?
Probably do whatever you want.
I'll do.
I don't know if I like that answer, Brian. That's terrifying.
It's the 21 car. The pace car is in. flag, green flag.
On the green, what a gentleman.
You got one on your right. All clear, all clear. Car on your right. 3 wide, you're on the left. Car on your right. 2 wide there. Stay left. Stay left.
I'll be honest, I'll probably keep pestering you more.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna be really bad at reading it though because, you know.
Oh, that's okay.
But if you tell me, I'm all about it.
Oh yeah, well now that you're racing, I probably will. That way I don't have to talk over everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Elliot.
Well, at least, you know, until I don't know it anyways.
Car on your right. 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
Not clear. That was scary.
I think the words you were looking for were thrilling. Uh-oh. Throwing dust.
All clear, all clear. You got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Oh. Hard to see.
Go left, car on your right. Clear on the right.
Oh boy.
Look at you drive.
It's like the whole race is like a freaking action scene so far.
It's the best kind of race.
I know. It's so much fun. Did we just become best friends?
Ooh. It's interesting seeing how slimmed down you have your overlay compared to sometimes when you're watching the races.
Yeah, this is just iRacing's OG overlay. I don't have a external app or anything.
It's immersive.
It's just not in the way. There's only a select few things I want to know. I never unchecked my tires though. Shit. Oh well. Pit road's long.
He just discovered how he can change the camera point of view.
It is a nifty little thing, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his is going to be a lot harder to get some aftermarket audio clips from, though. Race audio is way louder on his than on yours. Probably on kind of being on the outside of the cars, I imagine.
It definitely doesn't help, no.
That was a nice smooth turn.
Yeah, I already messed it up, so don't worry about it.
Oh, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Nope.
Oh, yep, okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get it yet.
Sorry, Mike, I was trying to give it to you there. I think we both had the same idea.
I think he actually might be a little bit behind your stream.
Def possible.
That's weird. Because when the roles were reversed, you were always slightly behind him. Because I would see something on his, and I'd look at yours to catch what actually happened. I wonder if there's just a slight delay to broadcast or something.
Yeah, there's... If he's watching, it's going to be... You're talking like half a second. Usually.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
I can't get that corner right to save my life, and there goes my arrow. Nice. Damn it. Oh, that sucks.
Think you're going in too hot, or
Yeah, I'm not getting enough rotation in the middle of the corner. It's just, this whole race is just going to be a overwhelming lack of practice.
well, the good news is you'll get lots of practice this season. I mean, not necessarily on this track, but you know,
Not in these
probably
cars
in
either.
different
but-
conditions.
All good though.
Get you back into peak bully form. Boy!
Something like that.
Have to get you a redeem that's just friggin' Nigel Thornberry. Just put that over the top. Bully!
Guys, come on, Ben.
I already found one that we could call breakfast. It's just a Subaru WRX doing donuts. I'll save this for later. We'll be able to use it for something, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Bump, bump. Hey, got that turn pretty good that time.
Yeah.
At least I think that was the... Secretly, it was the arrow that was dampening your driving skills the entire time.
I can't actually tell if that's making a huge difference or not.
I think it's helping out.
I don't think it's helping. I just don't know if it's hurting. Oh, baby. Come on now. Brakes bit me there. Oh boy. I don't know iRacing. I find you hard pressed to think that that was a loss of control. I had it. Jesus. Tight.
Yeah, it was just a straight drift action, man. Admittedly, did not help your positioning, but it looked cool at least.
Yeah. On somebody's POV, probably.
That's what I gotta do. Gotta get you situated with the individual audio situation on OBS. That way you can get some background music to help you drive.
I enjoy the car noises and everything. It's good feedback.
Fair.
Jesus. I can't tell if I'm just driving slow or if that arrow is really starting to hurt my speed. Marshana's running me down big time.
Well, you also got a little bit more distance from the dude in front of you. That might be affecting it a little bit.
Yeah, he was out of draft range a while ago.
When your gauge was green there for a minute, that's usually indicating you're doing better than before, right?
Yeah, in the beginning, and then it
So
just
at least the
falls
start of
off.
it, yeah.
Falls off a cliff.
You said hard on. I'm taking it was hard on them, but you know, they're breaking draft or something up there.
Yeah, they're fighting.
Pretty decent sized spread going on between all the cars, though. Got those first like 4 or 5 of them right there, right next to each other. Then a jump, then another jump, and everybody else is in a little bit of a group. Then another jump.
Mm-hmm.
Saying +1L that somebody's a lap down already.
Yeah, he was in the pits for something.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's where I should be or not. I really don't know.
Well, I assume you're going to have to pit at least once during this race anyways, right?
Sean said you don't have to if you save fuel.
No? Oh, okay.
But
Hello. Welcome to Ben's racing career. He's finally behind the wheel this week.
yay!
I don't gotta sound so enthused about it, Ben. You're killing the mood here, man.
Just not doing very good.
It's just some aero damage. You're fine.
Yeah.
Just gotta be consistent. That's why I always tell Brian. Just gotta be consistent. Don't worry about it. Somebody will probably die by the end of the race anyways.
Well, maybe, but
just make sure it's not you. That's the important part.
yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on that engine temp. This car has a pretty colorful chart on the right side there that talks about engine temp, so I should be able to have good eyes on it.
Yeah, I think that might be where your relative box is on my screen.
Nope, it's right in the center.
Oh, right to the right of it. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, we aren't seeing anything different. We aren't seeing anything different, buddy. Like my overlay
Make your
is
screen a little bit big. Yeah, helps a little bit.
yeah, it's the
Supersize it.
the green half circle to the right of my RPM gauge, which is the big white one in the center. That's the engine temp.
Yeah, I see the little engine now, yeah.
I think the one on the left is oil temp.
Oh. Surprise. Surprise Amish.
Yeah, now my game's dropping frames.
Not too many.
It just went down to like 45.
Oh, wow, yeah, down to... Wow, yeah.
It's back up now, but that wasn't
That's awkward.
super enjoyable.
Wonder if the connection or something's popping up in the background a little bit or something.
Oh no, iRacing's done that for me. Honestly, pretty much since I got the new PC.
Oh. I wonder if you need to
uninstall
look
it,
into tweaking some
reinstalled
settings or something.
a bunch, but it just didn't. Yeah,
With how archaic the settings menu is, it might be something that we gotta look into your ini file for or something.
Yeah, I don't
I mean, I say it like I have any idea.
I've actually been running in my head what that would be, and I'm not sure I know.
Yeah, we can always. Of course, nothing to do right now, obviously, because you're kind of trying to drive and stuff. But
It would
you might be able to try changing the CPU priority and stuff too. Well, I guess it does sound like it could be the internet still, according to the iRacing FAQ.
I mean, in fairness,
Oh my God.
you guys have Time Warner, which is also
Yeah.
now part Charter, so it's
They
automatically
all
their
know
fault
it.
for what's going.
It's
Like,
garbage
it's
to
a
begin
state
with, and it
law.
combined with more garbage.
That's like 16 garbages.
Whole dumpster. Okay. Oh, jeez. Ryan's going on about hot laps now. I think he might have mild PTSD from the previous races. Oh, doing what I usually end up doing. Nobody around you, your own little island, just doing hot laps, not really racing. Well, hot laps is just racing against yourself, okay?
Mm-hmm. Pretty
You're
much.
fighting your mind, you're fighting your car, you're fighting your pastimes. It's the inner battle to go with the outer battle of everybody else.
My favorite is when you're racing a ghost of you.
Mm-hmm. It seems like it's just that one turn that's really getting you. You just made a comment about you drifting and getting initial D in there. And I told him that's initial B, thank you.
Damn it, sorry.
Joe Burn.
No speed, man. No speed.
You think it's the arrow? Or oh, somebody just went really
It could
trying to
be,
take
but
a
then I lose it
shortcut.
in the corners too. The frames definitely don't help either. I'm having a tough time locating my car. I feel like I just don't know where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Just feels choppy.
Yeah, I feel like the turns make a little bit of sense that you would be losing speed because it is a turn.
Oh yeah, it's a comparison is what I'm really talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Are we required to pit?
All clear, all clear.
Well, I mean, good news is you just gained on a couple of cars pretty good.
Only
Bad
if you
news
need
is it
fuel,
might have
buddy.
been because they were off-road.
Thank you.
Pull me, Chris.
Some of that draft.
Yeah, he's so much faster than me, though. I'll never stick with him long enough, but I'll take what I can get now.
Is it like maybe like a setup thing? Or does
Everybody's
everybody run the same setup?
Everybody's in the same setup. It's driver input is not helping, and the arrow is not helping. It's all good, man. I just don't. I don't have this. I don't have this track figured out at all. My first practice was
Fair.
tonight, so.
I mean, hey, you're doing better than me. I like to have the line turned on, or else I can't figure crap out.
Most of our leagues make you take it off. I think they force it off.
Ugh. Gross. Of course, then again, a lot of people in your leagues know what they're doing for the most part too. So,
Yeah,
fair, I suppose.
It's harmful to your learning process. If you keep the line on, you're never gonna actually learn any cues. You're just always gonna anticipate the line. I think the line is good for like your first laps at a track, just so you basically don't get lost. But once you can stretch it, or once you kind of can lap, then I definitely think it's good to keep it off and just struggle through it.
Pretty much just like it for the speed, like when you're coming up to turns and stuff.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! Come on, man! It's chugging so hard. I couldn't even tell what was going on there.
Got one on your right.
It just feels so like the number isn't going down, but it's the change. It's at 60 and then it's at 44, and that drop is so rough.
Well, let me try. I'm gonna try freeing up some internet for you. I'll turn off his stream a little bit. Back to getting a little bit of racing in.
Yep, this is making it a lot more fun. No, got that. Yowza. Yep, you just, damn it, man. Cannot get it to turn sometimes, it just pushes. There's a car that has this little weight push so much. Don't understand it.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, it doesn't really seem like you're going too fast or slowing down for the turns, because you were staying relatively even moving with the other car from what it looks like. But yours just isn't doing the tractions. Well, I've always had a hard time figuring that kind of stuff out for racing stuff. It's probably part of the reason why I'm not inclined to enjoy them as much.
All good.
You can give me a pod racing game where I don't have to worry about the ground. I'm all for it, but
Ew, come on, car.
that one hill on that turn would make for a great bank.
I could be slower than the car in front of me and still not turn, man. I don't understand it. It just does not rotate. Front end just plows.
Does it need maybe a little bit extra juice at some point during it?
I mean, what do you mean, like throttle?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, is this a front or a rear?
Rear.
Yeah, so that probably wouldn't help it much then.
No, it's just the front tires aren't biting like they should be in some corners, or I guess I'm taking a bad angle or going too fast. I have no idea. But I'm just on a fast track backwards, man. I can't get it to do what it needs to do.
Well, you got plenty of practice left.
Yeah. Beating my head against my steering wheel.
Don't worry, I'm annoyingly optimistic.
It's all good.
Ask Brian anytime he spun out in any of his races. That's okay, man. You'll get back in there. I'm like the dog watching it all go down. I don't have the slightest idea what's happening, but you can do it.
Wow. That was impressively bad turn-in.
Thank you, Marcus.
There's not enough wheel, I guess? I don't know.
Well, keep experimenting a little, that's what I would say. Eventually you're bound to find something that works. Just, if playing project cars ever taught me anything, it's always do a little bit of experimenting. Not a lot. Not a moderate amount, just a little bit. Because God forbid you use 2 toes on that gas pedal instead of 1.
Oh, come on, baby. Stop that. How can you be slow and out of control? Jesus. way too early on the gas. I'm going to frickin' Safari at that point. Jesus Christ. Terrible.
Yeah, you can pass me on the straight.
You know what? Saved it though.
Yeah.
Assuming I just saw the one that you talked about, anyways.
Yeah, if my steering wheel was left, right, then yeah.
Yep. Even if you're not out there getting number one every time, you have a very impressive save rate.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more than a lot of people can say.
Yeah, because a lot of people aren't having... Holy shit, car. Well, I think I can clearly state that my tires are completely, unequivocally fucking gone. Because that was
That's right, because you
stupid.
got that turned off at the moment, don't you?
It never tells you what your tires are, buddy.
Oh, no?
Unless you
Oh,
pit.
I guess that makes sense. Realism and whatnot, I guess that makes sense. It was a sick drift, though.
This car doesn't need to drift, man.
If it wasn't completely unintentional, it
It's
would have been
traction control,
Right.
and it's bogged in, and it's so not even enjoyable. If it was a stock car, at least I could pound out of it, but... It's like I feel like I'm in a pedal bike race, and I can't stop sliding the bike. And you're like, why is the bike sliding? It's not supposed to slide.
It's the Crisco.
Reasons, Vegeta.
Every corner now, man. Every corner.
It's time to go and hit the pit real quick.
I'm debating it before I completely kill it. Not quite halfway yet.
Hell yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
You want to do it again?
Sure.
Go for it, buddy.
Car on your right. Still there. All clear, all clear.
That was awesome. Again.
Got one on your right.
Oh, I didn't realize you backed out.
Clear on the right.
That's my buddy Rashana. Hey.
Going for round 3.
Every now and then I notice when a car's
try
still
it.
blinking.
Ah, he just drove away from me in a straight line. Draft be damned on that one.
Oh crap, it's stuck.
Yeah, it's not like you're like half foot in the gas or anything. I mean, you're full down. Would that little arrow tap cause that much of a difference, you think?
It's possible. I mean, if you look to the left, you can see under my hood out to the outside of the car. I mean, there's a hole there.
Not true. It's a learning stream. Felix didn't fall asleep over there. He's learning so much about racing, he'll be able to join in.
We have a car stopped on the left.
That's fun while it lasted.
Oh, of course.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
It'll be a while before, and if I can
Don't
catch
know
back up.
why. Their car makes me think of an angry,
Maybe.
like, frappuccino.
Oh, these guys' cars in
I
front
can
of you?
shut that down.
Yeah.
I'm not going to slow two guys down, buddy. I'll just stick with slowing myself down.
How's the frame rate holding up? Doing better?
I haven't noticed it as much, so either I'm getting used to it or yes.
Alright, must have been me sucking up all the street's internet.
So fucking stupid. Spectrum, you're dumb. Just want you to
Two
know that.
YouTube streams and music. Two. No, bad. Can't do it.
No problem.
Oh, Jesus.
Slow car ahead. Got one on your left. Stay right, clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there? Hold your line. Clear on the left. Car on your right. Stay left. 3 wide, you're on the left. Hold your line. Car on your right. You're 2 wide there. All clear, all clear. Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left.
They went off a little bit right there. Well, at least you're back in a pack of cars again.
Mm-hmm.
There's some of them boots to look at. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of good.
Yep, I'm gonna blame your arrow on the straightaways. Old mechanical Ken.
Ugh. Gosh darn it, man.
You all right, Ben?
Yeah, I'm not really having a great time.
You're looking pretty good there for a moment.
I haven't gotten to that part.
At least you have a cool paint scheme,
This is
Ben.
probably a turn up here.
And your voice is still beautiful.
Yep. Oh, that turn right there. Oof. Yeah, it was going good for a while before that, though. Ooh, no, the wheel damage.
I'd be lapping the field.
Pit boxing 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Jesus. Oh yeah, left front was gone.
Man, you're not going to have to pit, are you, Sean?
Good news is now you've scared your car into submission, so it'll do a better job.
Yeah.
You caught on. I have like 0.8 lap margin right now.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Also,
That's
I feel
damn
like the
good.
next step for iRacing is to bring in players as pit crew.
Come on, cheap piece of shit. Ah.
Somehow you still have patience. It's insane.
I still got a ways to go, man. Still got to make it happen.
I'm pulling for you.
We have a car stopped on the right.
Can't blame the car for those two corners because it's completely fixed with new tires. That just suck.
How's the handling? Back to what it was at the start of the race?
Yeah, it feels all right for sure. It's definitely got some of its swagger back in the straightaway.
Well, at least that's one thing done.
For now. think I could get out of the car and run these final 2 corners faster than I can drive this thing. I don't know what I'm missing.
Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm not very well versed with them.
Just not, I guess I'm not rotating the wheel as much, or just not trail braking enough or something. I don't really know, man. I don't know a damn thing about this car here. I should have practiced more, but oh well.
Well, like I said before, you can try a little bit of different. Maybe try it a little bit more on the wheel. Don't want to go too much, obviously, but you know, try a little bit each lap. See if it goes a little bit better or a little bit worse. Obviously, if you turn a little bit harder and it gets a donut in there, then we don't want to do that. It's like me trying to do that rallycross game before I had you decipher what that co-pilot was spitting at me. You're saying words, I'm going to just find out the hard way. It was a smooth lap, at least.
Yeah, if I can't be fast, I can at least save my tires so I can be mediocre for a longer period of time before I start getting bad.
That's the spirit. Mediocre. So shiny and pewter.
Yeah.
Working our way up to chrome. Yeah, the car definitely getting a little bit of benefit from that extra aero
Thanks,
fix.
Chris.
Rose before hose.
Yeah.
10-4. Well, I'm in a better mood now. That's all I needed today. I can't. I can't. That was too good.
Be a good couple of clips of you clapping right there. Clapping? Laughing. It's 9 o'clock. My grasp on the language just goes down.
Thank you, Marcus.
reflex.
I still can't believe me having 2 YouTube streams open was hurting your internet. So stupid.
It's perpetuating dumb. I would really like to get my setup to a point at some time though where I'm wired instead of wireless.
Mm-hmm.
That's only gonna help.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the stability. I'm just really, it's weird because I had never had any issues before with anything like that.
Honestly, I feel like maybe, and it sucks because whenever you run the speed test, it only gets like the highs. It doesn't really tell you like what your average is so much. I don't feel like, but it feels like the internet's just been worse lately. I mean, like the last 3 times I tried to stream, it just kept dying on me. I can only blame so much of it on the router I'm behind, you know? But what are we going to do? Switch to Windstream?
And win.
And it's like trying to go upstream when the wind's blowing the other way. I blame that pickle guy. He's probably down the road sucking up all the internet.
I got some things to try.
Thank you, Chris.
I think I have an idea.
Yeah?
You got it. You're making a comeback.
Those turns figured out, are you?
We'll see.
I told you could do it.
It's just a new tactic is all.
Trial and error. You too can be a learning computer.
Huh.
Insert dial-up sound.
Too much grip. Yeah, something definitely clicked there for sure.
Good to hear it.
Oh, yeah. That's something.
Yeah, that was a green number the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Now to murder pole position.
Oh, God. Why do you sound like you're in the Batcave all of a sudden?
Oh, no reason.
Oh, no.
I'm certainly not gathering gadgets to make sure you win. That's not me. No. I don't even have iRacing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Scott, why does he sound weird?
Again.
That is a fair statement, sir. You have a nice day.
I honestly don't know. I feel like he leaned back or something.
Probably.
I don't think so. He sounds like he's talking through, like, some sort of, like, medium.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He's
But
speaking
oddly
in
enough,
tongues.
only through your stream.
Oh. What did I hear?
Huh. Well, that's just even more confusing. Word, I guess. Oh, let me go over here and diddle some Discord settings quick, see if I can fix it up.
Okay.
Oh, is this any better?
Nope.
Thank you, did we?
Alright, well, let me try doing some settings in yellow. Alright, how about now?
Much better.
Weird. As I was listening back to it in voice meter or whatever the heck it is I use. Oh, voice mod or anymore. Voice something.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I'm listening to it when I'm talking, it sounds fine. And then I hear it come through your stream and I hear what you're talking about where it sounds weird.
You can pass, Joe.
Okay, thanks.
If it's the price we pay for you to have better laps, then I guess I'll just have to take it.
Is that what it was? The voice was collapsed all the time?
Yep. Like me having two streams open sucked up your FPS. My voice has been sucking up your laps.
All right, then.
All right, all right. Sounds like they cast both Katana and Jade for the new Mortal Kombat movie.
I saw the Katana when I didn't see the Jade one.
Mm-hmm. I guess they were both in the same show on TV, but I never watched the show, so I don't really. Wait, no. Sabrina?
Might have been.
Sure.
The new Sabrina, the teenage witch one there. I watched some of that. I didn't watch all of it at one point. I just kind of set your PC to airplane
I
mode.
saw that.
Damn it, Helix. All right, so I know it's an out there idea, but we should have some landmines that throw confetti.
And
that when
cars
people
that they
run
hit.
over them. I mean, that would be ideal, but you know, I'm sure people would complain about just confetti launchers without the car going anywhere. So I'm doing that thing where you give in to some of what they want so that you can have some of what you want. Compromise.
I'm gonna go pay him a visit. Beating. That's it. I'm gonna go pay him a beating.
I just found another great little gift for you to have this redeemed.
Yeah.
I don't know you. That's my purse. Kicked in the nuts.
It's so good. What would that be for?
I don't know, but surely we've got that audio somewhere on one of the streams.
I don't know you. That's my purse. Just follow that up with, oh, he's at the door.
All right, Ryan, that was kind of sketchy.
All right, so we got the Subaru donut, and we got the that's my purse.
No problem, Chris. Thank you.
Slowly but surely, we're just gonna find all kinds of stuff for you.
All the gubbins, yeah.
And we just gotta implement your pasture patties there.
That's when you do that, like, that is one big pile of shit, audio redeem.
One big pile of shit. What's like the big expensive one?
Huh?
There you are.
Oh, that would be a good one for you being happy. Chris Farley doing the in the van by a river skit, but he's excited, so he's just doing like a little jig.
It did say abnormal lap. I am still here.
Everybody likes Chris Farley.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's just
It's actually
checking the
trying to find the one where he walked
specifications.
into the
Yeah,
door,
retarded.
Good 5 to 10 seconds there. That was wild.
That's not good. That'd be really unfortunate for
Oh,
going through all this and then disconnect
please.
at the end.
And I took my cloaking device off.
It's Helix.
Mwahaha. Oh wait, I mean, hi.
Is discovering the secret sauce to success of the track.
No, I'm back to being terrible again.
Oh no, he's forgot the secret sauce.
My tires forgot grip.
Oh, yeah, that won't help.
No, I just gotta.
Hey,
back
Oh,
up.
I hope you did.
Yeah.
So like, the first time you drove a car, were you like the best at it?
Thanks for trying to.
This is the first time I drove this car.
No problem, Chris.
Exactly. So, STFU, and have fun.
Race control, is he still here?
Oh, he's having fun. It's just always more fun when there's other cars on the road and confetti landmines.
Oh
And he's being
No.
a DK out there.
no, Sean!
We are checking.
Uh-oh.
No!
Somebody die?
No! Oh my
You can
God!
hear you.
There he is. There he is.
It was Discord.
Did you take somebody out Hitman style?
No, I think
Wow,
Sean
that was
disconnected.
even bigger disconnect than last time.
Oh,
Or
shit.
pause.
He's in the lead. Oh, he's still here. Come on, Sean. No! There it is! No! Oh, that's terrible!
That sucks.
That sucks.
Thank you, Ben.
I think we need to hold a memorial.
Oh my God.
Turn one.
He... 25 minutes left in an hour and 40-minute race. He was leading the whole time.
Ooh.
Disconnected. Ugh.
Must have some of that Time Warner out there too.
Oh, that makes me sick.
Need a hold in memoriam.
Car stops ahead.
Oh, Marcus.
Thanks, Ray.
So now everybody's distraught, so mistakes are going to start happening.
Sean's back. He's still gonna beat me. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. What a time. How much time is left? 23 minutes. I am driving like shit. Definitely tell the tires are gone now.
Had to mute for that one.
My bad. I didn't want to make a move into that corner.
Now you're good. I was prepared to give it to you if you wanted it.
Nah, we got to work together, bro.
Yeah, we're definitely saving that one for you. What did you do? Getting wibbly wobbly. Careful, muchacho.
All good.
Imagine living in one of those houses. It's like a free ticket to the race.
Go ahead, Lincoln.
Fully realizing that's probably going to crop up at a time where there's no houses on the screen. Everybody's going to think I'm a lunatic.
That's okay, Ken. They already do.
Yeah, it's fair. Better a loon than a goose.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, geese are assholes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, I need to use brush.
F is force feed.
Yeah.
See how much your wheel is fighting you.
Um.
I'm like,
yeah.
what the heck? Internet connectivity thing starts with an F.
But it's also a good way to check to prevent clipping, which is where there's too much feedback in the wheel and it plateaus, and so the
You're
data
not
that it's
getting like any
giving
of the
you,
nuance and stuff.
not right, yeah, it just goes numb basically. So you want it to be yellow in the roughest spot it possibly could be.
Sounds simple.
If you ever see red, you have clipped. So. I don't run a lot of force feedback. I don't enjoy the wheel fighting the crap out of me.
Great exercise, though.
I'm an oval guy. I like it smooth.
Yeah, it's nice just to get the little feeling of what's going on.
I do get feelings. That's the nice thing about mine being so low, is that the nuances have all that room to play.
Yep.
I am only running a Logitech, but it does the job, man. It's a great wheel.
Nothing wrong with a Logitech.
Nope.
That's just like the super cheapo like PlayStation model. It doesn't have any kind of feedback or anything. That one's not really greatest.
Uh-oh. I just passed Ryan.
Got a car stop
Look
ahead.
at you go.
No, Corey.
Got a slow car up ahead.
That's right. Doesn't take that stuff until the lap's complete.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be... Well, it's until one of the cars involved in the position change crosses the line.
Gotcha.
Usually. So I'm 15th now because he crossed the line.
Blue
16th.
and yellow.
That is...
Things are coming.
Yeah, yeah. That's your... Cars are fast. God damn it. It's actually hilarious because Finnish people or Finnish drivers are widely known, and especially the rallycross world and stuff, as like some of the best drivers.
Well, actually, I guess technically that would be Norway if it's blue and yellow, wouldn't it? Finnish is blue and white.
Clear on the left.
Oh, because Norway is red and blue.
Car on your right. Stay left. Clear on the right.
Come on, Mike. We got 11 minutes left, baby. Work for it.
Swedish flag. I think I would have known that.
What's that?
It says the Swedish flag, not the Finnish flag.
The Swedes.
I think I would have known that. Yeah. Go get my card pulled. If I'm getting a card pulled, it needs to be a Norwegian one, so I don't have to drink that Liniakavit anymore.
Got one on your right. Stay left. All clear, all clear.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
Oh no, so tight. Shit. Well, it's gonna clear me now.
Got one on your right. Keep left. Clear on the right. Car on your right.
You
Clear on
can have
the
it,
right.
Mike.
Car on your right.
Come on, buddy.
Stay left.
Go.
Keep left.
We are.
Clear on the right.
Couldn't get to my button. Sorry, Mike. You can have it, buddy. Ooh. That was a fun corner entry. Oh my. I almost died again.
Can't die in that.
Yeah, huh?
Line that. Zip, 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 zip. You can't die now. You're passing people again.
Yeah, it would be cool to go up there and try to see if I can catch Dare, but he's going to have some serious issues for me to just make up that much time.
Never know.
Okay,
He might
well.
end up having a pit or something.
Well, he's doing something. Yep, he pit. No shot. That's wild.
Because it did sound like the assumption was that most people were probably going to have to pit at some point for gas. How much the tires change on this one. Might even be a tire change.
Oh, yeah. I needed one at least. My tires are bad. They're getting bad again. They're getting real bad again.
Got one of them instants left, do you?
It doesn't change the tires.
Oh, it doesn't? No.
It would just fix the damage. That's why I was up in the air for so long.
Gotcha.
You're welcome to go around, Ryan.
Pushing like a dump
See,
truck.
you're doing that patented Murdoch tactic of consistency, just slowly getting you up the field.
Oh, yeah. I've been doing. That's all I do, man.
I might have broke something. I'm not sure.
I'm going to have to start calling it the Bulldog maneuver.
The Bulldog maneuver. I love it.
Confuse the shit out of him the next time he's racing. I pull that out of nowhere.
Or you could do the Turdock, too. So it's got turd in it.
Oh, that is a better one. I like that one.
For the kids, you know?
Cue up the... It's not a fart!
It's not. Stop. Golly, I can't turn. How much time? 6 minutes? Depending upon where the leader is, it's probably like 3 laps. FPS drops, go away! There's too many cars around me.
Oh, are they coming back up again?
Yeah.
Well, at least this time it's not me, because I don't have anything else open.
Yeah, I never thought it was.
I don't know, man. It was weirdly consistent with when I had the second stream open.
Yeah, but I think it's a performance issue more than anything. I actually don't really know how good my graphics card is still doing, to be completely upfront and honest with you. It struggles getting the worlds to load in ESO sometimes. Just get like some blobbish, untextured stuff, or being able to see through the world for like a good 30 seconds after my character's already loaded in. And it's the same graphics card I've had since I started, so.
Right. Well, if you want to upgrade into the 4000 series, it's low cost, like $700.
How about no?
Dude, but it's so gonna be worth it.
Don't use my own words against me. How dare you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a treasure chest. I don't use other people's words against them. Somewhere, somebody's very confused by that statement.
All I know is I'm a fat dragon.
I gotta get you to watch that movie.
Free-spirited fat dragon. Of fatness.
What's the change his home? What do he do? Eat the last one?
I was hungry. Sorry.
Just that coupled with it just rolling after people, it's just so good.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Oh, come on. We're down to 45 there for a second. Oh, that was bad.
How you looking on fuel?
We'll talk about it after.
Oh, T-Mac.
A little scary.
Well, that corner finally bit me. Kind of hard to figure out where I'm at, and my frames are all over the place. Why is it doing
I'll just
this?
follow you around, Daniel.
Man, that sucks.
Do you use windowed or full screen?
Have fun.
I think? I don't know.
You have about 5 laps left.
There's that slide out you're about. Yeah, maybe sometimes we'll have to give you the Wayne treatment and go and look at your settings and see what everything's at and stuff. See if we can maybe tweak out a little bit more performance or something.
How many laps do you have left? About 6, 5 maybe?
Alright, Ryan. I don't have a lot of iRacing credits, but a bump draft will go a long way.
Don't do it, Ryan.
How much money you pay?
Yeah, Chris. How much will you pay him not to?
I'll push you across the line if I have to. I mean, tell me straight, why not?
What a team player. Oh, wait, it's solo race.
I mean, we're technically in a team. I could oblige.
Don't tell him that.
Guys, don't. Oh, oh, T-Max.
Alright, that's good.
Guys, don't let any of that distract you from the fact that Hector will be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines.
And a Motec system exhaust.
Yes. Dude, if I get to you, I'm pushing you. Hell yeah. How much time is left? Oh, time is out, so it's basically just whenever Danny Boy crosses, wherever he is.
This is so painful. I can see you at the end of the straight.
Want to talk about painful? You're running 48 for 30 minutes.
$300 could upgrade you to a 3060.
I would like to know if it was actually broken first, because or something was wrong with it if I could, because it's not a bad car.
Not. I mean, at that point, it might be it just needs a cleaning or something, but
It's a 1070
I
Ti.
wouldn't think
It's
so.
not a terrible.
Well, it is 3 generations behind now.
Yeah, but iRacing, like, it was
Just,
never.
yeah, runs on a potato.
Yeah.
I think the first guess or the first check would be just maybe pop it in and checking the settings and stuff, making sure something isn't going screwy in there.
Maybe.
Because your latency never spikes high or anything. Your latency is always right down there towards the bottom, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Did I get 0? Push me. Please?
Did you run out of fuel at the line?
Just over.
And you got that AC in, so it should be nice and temperature controlled.
Well, disqualified because you can't make it back to pits on your own power.
Oh, get wrecked.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look at me, man.
Funny.
You need to provide a fuel sample.
Yeah, I need a liter at least for a fuel sample, please.
I can give a fuel sample. Let me take his spot.
Sean, man.
Good,
Laps of fuel left.
good race, good fuel saving.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Ah, crap.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elliot, do you want to pump me? I feel bad.
Maybe?
William,
I volunteer as tribute.
William, man, that was fun at the first. I'm sorry. Sorry I lost it.
I'm at the end of the straight. My hands are off the wheel. Do what you will.
Everybody in the conga line now. Except those two.
That was impressive.
Sorry, rude to race, mate.
Reverse.
Nice job. Block something.
We need a conga line across the finish line, please.
I would join you, but I'm maxing out at 14 miles an hour. Actually, I've hit 18. Can I hit 20? Zach, how does my car...
Elliot, you are completely tricycling.
Could you give me a push to the end then?
I think we need a crane.
Hey Ben, can you push me?
Jago, I think. Oh,
Don't
Oh, looks
I
like
got a
you made it
ride.
all the way up to 13th.
don't black flag me for speeding.
Push it faster.
My pit limiter isn't working.
Car sparking.
Yeah, he's got a flat tire.
Don't worry, mine's working.
I was about to say you must have yours on.
I like the stylish
Elliot, is this
spin
your
to
white flag
reverse so
lap?
you can see what you're
Oh, I've already crossed the
doing behind
line.
him.
Hello. What's that?
Just a celebratory push.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What's everybody up to?
What a treat, man. Good racing.
Finished
That
up
was
my race,
fun.
buddy.
Thank you, guys.
How'd that go?
William,
Eh.
we're gonna have to have a rematch, please.
It went, man.
Same with you, Sean.
Did you win?
God, no.
Just push me into the pit. My front wheel's also fallen off. My front left.
I vote Chris Needham for the best livery too.
The race is over.
Do I get black flagged for this? I am yielding. Oh god, now it's counting negative.
I pit.
If anybody wants to have a chat, come in, I guess the general channel probably, and in the Discord, maybe we can get Ben in here since he's a experienced interviewer.
Oh god.
Can't escape all of your duties, Ben.
We'll see about that. I'm still not in there. Yeah, I just want to park my car. Oh, I guess I'm done. Alrighty. End of
Game
session.
said no.
Brian did not pay for a lot extra at all. Alright, I'm going to go chat with them for a couple and then I'll be back.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah, I gotta get out of my rig first. Find it. Oh, chair with support. Oh, God. Oh, like my everything just cracked. Jesus.
Don't forget to stream.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna keep that on for over there. Whew.
Yeah. Nice, nice.
That paused. Why did that pause? I didn't push anything. Whatever. Go over there. Okay. Gloves there. Monitor back over here. And then, yeah, I'll be back.
Yep. Ciao.
Hey, there he is. What's up, you guys?
Well,
I saw you, Ben.
Oh gosh, hi. Jeez.
I need to add. Uh-oh. I got an audio input I need to add here. So I'm not capturing my Discord.
Oh.
No, wait, no, nope, 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 nope. Audio output capture. That's what I need. And we need to do chat. Okay, hopefully it works now.
Hello. Hello.
It does work. We can hear people. Should I just drag everybody or?
It's pretty fun when you do.
Okay, I'll just drag everyone, and you can help me since you know what
God,
you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm accusing
I'm
you
pretty
of knowing
sure
what you're doing.
you just watched an hour and 40 minutes of I have no idea what I'm doing. So don't act like I'm starting now.
Well, see, now you're back in your game.
Oh God.
You're in the
Yeah.
zone right now.
Yeah, I'm out of the
All right.
out of the chair, away from the wheel, totally in the zone now. Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah. I love a good recovery drive.
Oh, we're getting pulled up.
Okay, we're getting everybody in here now.
Yeah, okay, I thought everyone was dying. Cool.
Yeah, it's like, where are we going? I thought we were getting beamed away.
Yeah. I was like, where are my friends going?
Right?
I'm so confused.
Might take a little more official approach in the actual league to this bit, but I figured since it's a special event, we'll just drag everyone in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad just texted me. It's like, hey, going for a chat. Going for a chat.
Oh, I should probably where'd my music go? I should probably get a little background music going on.
Well, Brian,
Gotta have that
congratulations to you,
production
man,
value,
for
you know?
you know, I guess what, not hosting, but what,
Broadcasting,
chiefing this whole thing. I don't know. What do you call it?
Yeah,
officiating,
officiating, controlling. Yeah, there we go.
Brian tells us what to do now.
Right.
Yes, right.
We don't
I'm
have
not
to listen to Ben anymore.
Not
Thank
a
God.
stranger to streaming, but this is not the kind of stream I normally put on. So it was quite the thing to do my first time in for a almost 3-hour long total event.
It was a good one. It was cool. Like everyone was at the same car, just nice little equalizer just to kind of see kind of who's got what skills. And it was fun. It was a nice event.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the end to go like that. Oh, we got Danny here. Oh.
Hey.
Maybe Ben dragged him.
I did.
I just scrolled up, just happened to see him. All right,
Daniel.
so who are we gonna talk to first?
I mean, I'm here.
What was the
grab Will? What is it? 4 a.m. over there?
It is 3:15 at the moment.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, we should enter. We don't have Layton's not here, who finished third. So yeah, let's talk to William first. You and Tiago, you were going at it all race long.
Yeah, we were giving it full juice pretty much the entire way there. I think we were both making some mistakes. I think I just made a few more and ended up dropping back towards the end, but it was a lot of fun. So
yeah,
I'm happy with the recovery drive.
It was really looking like you guys were capitalizing on each other's mistakes here and there.
Yeah. I think I just started to lose him towards the end of the race, and I couldn't keep with him.
Yeah, it was a little rough seeing. I know you started up front, and I forget who it was, but somebody got. That maybe it was Danny. I can't remember. Somebody got loose, and yeah, it was nobody's fault kind of thing. But man, it was rough seeing you and I think Chris. Yeah, Chris got caught in that as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were side by side in the hairpin. I mean, I imagine he's understeered into the grass. So, I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, it happens. But yeah, I turned around and tried to save it. And I know Chris collected me. So I was like, all right, I'll just try and keep it going straight. I had wheel damage, so I'll bring it into the pits. I forget to do my fast repair. So I have to go around again and do it to take less time. So I lose like a minute, probably, upwards of. So that kind of sucked. But from then on, it was just recovery drive, get as far back up the field as I could, do what I could do.
Yeah, you and Chris both had one hell of a recovery drive after that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Chris didn't make the fast repair mistake, and he was moving. He was really quick. got up to P2, so good result for him as well.
Yeah, let's I don't know, since Ben was in the race, he can't really help me out here because he didn't get to see anything.
That's one way to put it.
You were present in the race.
Sure.
How about that? You participated. Is Chris here?
What's up?
Yeah, he's there. Like we were saying, you got kind of caught up in something, just crap happens on the track like usual. But that was a hell of a recovery drive you had coming back.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, it sucks to have an incident up front like that at the beginning, but recovery drives can be a good time. And that the last few laps, I'm just sitting there pushing as hard as I can, hoping Danny runs out of gas.
Yeah, we were
No.
watching that gap, and it was just shrinking and shrinking. We're like, he probably doesn't have enough time to do it, but it was getting so close. We had no idea how Danny was going to make it without refueling.
I mean, I was just trying to make sure that if he had to pit, I was close enough that I'd come out ahead of him. So, but yeah, no, this is a real fun track and it's a fun car, and yeah, had a real good time racing with everyone.
Yeah, it was pretty good race all around. What else do we have? You didn't pit till really close to the end. No, you pitted you had to pit early. Did you pit?
Yeah, I pitted after the incident with William, and like he said, I ticked my fast repair, so I got that real quick, and
okay.
I pretty much knew I had enough fuel. I refueled during the pit stop too.
Okay,
and
yeah,
so
that's
I didn't have to save at all.
That's what I was gonna ask. If you I assume you just had a little top off.
Yep, splash and dash.
I couldn't believe how. I guess we'll talk about this with Daniel more maybe, but I couldn't believe that the cars went that long on the fuel.
Yeah, I didn't do any fuel math ahead of the race, so I was pretty surprised too.
Well, having an early incident like that,
give me the worst fucking pit box.
Coming back out to be the P2, that was one hell of a drive. So congratulations on your P2.
Thank you.
Who else we got here? Still no Leighton. He's probably just hanging out with his guys. We'll have a quick chat with the winner, Danny here.
Yeah, man. First of all, sorry, Will. Sorry, Chris. Jimmy had got me a new Spider, and I had it in the cockpit with me, and it jumped in my face, and I just couldn't. I couldn't see, and so I lost it.
Oh yeah, it's always Jimmy's fault.
It's definitely Jimmy's fault. He's not even here, but somehow.
Yep, it's always his fault.
No, that was super unfortunate, man. We had some good racing up front at first, and man, then Sean was there and figured out he was fuel saving and wasn't trying to make a pit stop.
Yeah, that was pretty wild with Sean kind of connecting in and out. Did that freak you out a little bit up there while he just disappeared in front of you?
You know, honestly, if anybody's going to blink like that, I would rather it be somebody like, Sean, Chris, or Will, because they're going to run a solid line. And as long as you run your line, you're not going to run into them.
Yeah, I felt like the gap was probably enough. You were probably pretty safe there. But I think that's the first time I've seen somebody disappear for that amount of time.
I think it was half a lap at one point. But
yeah, it was.
It's just so unfortunate. If he hadn't DC'd, he would have had that because his fuel saving was over.
Yeah, that would have been really interesting to see how that came out. But otherwise, you kept it pretty consistent. I mean, obviously, towards the end, your lap times were coming down because I assume you were saving some fuel.
About 3 seconds left.
Yeah. And of course, we talked about Chris was gaining on you. I assume you're probably there was still a bit of a gap. You were probably more worried about your fuel than Chris catching you right at the end. We were getting pretty down to
It
the
could have
wire
gone
there.
either way. Honestly, I didn't know how much more I was going to have to save. If there would have been an extra lap, it would have been game over.
Yeah. Well, congrats on the win and the special event. Hopefully you can continue that into the season, into the league.
I'm looking forward to it. Definitely had fun with the race. Appreciate you guys putting on the special event. Chris, it sucks we didn't get to run together. Hopefully we get a lot more cars in here. I know we're going to bring a lot more Texas boys over, and hopefully next time we can do a team race.
Yeah, dude. I'm in.
Sex Panthers for life.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this being a team race. Let's go. Since we're talking about Sean, we'll talk to Sean a bit, and then we'll catch one of the new faces here, Elliot. But Sean, did you see anything on your end when you were disconnecting? Did it just look normal to you?
It looked totally normal. I saw when I crossed the line, it said abnormal lap in continuity or something like that. So I flipped on the quality meter and it was just red. I was like, oh, that's not good. So I'm like driving with one hand, closing out Discord, closing out any other application I have, trying to save it, but no dice.
Yeah, that's that was pretty rough how that ended up. I was really looking forward to seeing how you guys shot it out at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, so going into it, I was like looking at the time, looking at how much fuel we have. I was like, you can make this. You don't gotta stop. So I DM Ben, and I'm like, Ben, hint, you don't gotta pit if you save an extra tenth of liter a lap. Like, just do it. And he's like, got it. And I was like, okay, if Ben says he's got it, there's no rule about forced pit stops. No one's gonna yell at me, so I'm gonna go for it. And we get off the line, and I just kind of hang back. I was lifting and coasting. If Chris went for a move on me at one point, I gave the spot up to him. I was just kind of running a line, trying to stay within the toe of everyone, so I could keep generally on pace. And by the time that it was just me and Dan, I mean, I had a full extra lap of fuel to the margin at the end, and I was like, well, I don't need to stay in his toe anymore, so I'm just gonna go and pull him along. And honestly, if I didn't disconnect, I was running 145s to the end. I think all it needed was just coming across the line. Nothing left to do but to bring it home, and unfortunately, the internet had other plans.
Yeah, it was it was gonna be tight on the fuel, I'm sure, but that was yeah, you disappeared the first time, and then after that it disappeared. We wasn't sure exactly what happened to you, but then it said you had pit.
Yeah, when you drop internet, it tows you back to the pits. So when I dropped out fully, it towed me, and I had to close the session, reopen it, got
so
back out.
You did have to fully reload.
Yeah.
Well, you had
And
quite
when I
a
came
comeback
back
for having to reload back into the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't have a pit stop lined up, so that was effectively my pit stop. So it just kind of lengthened it out. I think I was about a minute behind Dan when I came out, and I think I was like P7, but was trying to get to the top 5, but just a little bit too much to overcome to get back past Joe at the end.
Yeah, well, had a good race. Hopefully, hopefully the internet holds out for you a little better.
Yeah, I hope so.
Coming up in the league. All right, well let's have a chat with the new face in here.
Hey.
We got Elliot hanging out. How do you think your race went?
Well, it got kind of spun in the start on turn 5, but
Oh, I
so that
missed
dropped.
that.
Yeah, I ran in. I was in, I think, 6th or 7th. I qualified 8th, but then I just got spun. No fault to. It was a mutual issue there. I was a bit early on brakes. He was trying to be a bit late, so we just sort of had it coming together. I dropped down to second to last, but over time I got back up to 11th. One point was 10th, but I had to pit because me and my spotters, Noah and Zach, were unaware that you could do this with a no stop.
Yeah, that's one thing I meant to get in and do some practice laps myself just to see what it was like in the cars on the track and see what the fuel was going to look like. If I had done that, I probably would have restricted the fuel tanks a bit to make sure everyone had to pit.
Yeah, at the start of the race, I was talking with Daniel, and he's basically saying you probably will need to do a splash right at the end. So we thought it'd best to short pit and undercut the competition there.
Yeah, and I guess I missed the incident you had, but I did notice that you had dropped down, but you were coming back up through the field.
Yeah.
Seems like you had a pretty decent comeback after that.
Yeah, I had a good full lap battle with Ryan Thompson, and which was probably the highlight of my race.
I believe we caught that too.
Yeah.
I saw you guys were right next to each other. We caught it. There's with both Ryans. I always forget which ones we were looking at, but I believe we caught that on stream. You guys were neck and neck there for a bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
What else? Hopefully you enjoyed your first event with us.
Yeah, I said during the GT3 league, I watched every race. They were just cheering on Daniel, and I said I'd be here for season 2.
Oh, okay. You were in chat.
Yeah.
Through the race. Okay.
Yeah.
I was racing, of course, but I always rewatch the races. And
Yeah.
saw the chat and stuff. So.
Yeah, in Austria, I was the one in the chat just betting on how far up Daniel would go.
Okay. All right. So first appearance in here, but not new to us as a group, I suppose.
Nope.
Well, hopefully you get to stick around and do a full season this season.
Yeah, I plan on being in many more of these events.
All right.
Good job, Elliot.
Yeah, great. Good race.
Go Texas Speed.
You were you guys were the only 2 from Texas Speed tonight, right?
Yeah. No one else was willing to sit an hour and 40 minutes in these cars.
They were scared.
Yeah, when it went from a team event to singles because we didn't have enough signups, I was in my own head. I was thinking if I was racing, I'm not sure if I would want to sit in it for the whole thing or not.
I signed up for it this morning, so I was like, okay.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you back in not next week, but the week after.
Mm-hmm.
Get things started.
Might be in Canada for the F1 race then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you have
He's racing.
You have to send us some pictures and stuff in the Discord.
Yep.
All right, who else we got here? We got Tiago and Corey's hanging out. We still have Glenn,
I gotta apologize to Elliot.
Oh, well, he's gone now.
Well, he's gone, so I didn't get a chance to. But yeah,
I mean, it'll be on the video, I guess, the VOD.
True, it's a good point. Yeah, so Elliot, I'm sorry.
first time ever in these cars, and Okayama, so kind of went a little deeper than I intended to there, and kind of just took them out, and then was left in no man's land for the rest of that race.
Yeah, we made a few comments about that during there. We, like I said earlier, we missed the incident, but most of the race. Well, I wouldn't say most, because I guess after William ended up being next to you, you guys were battling that whole time, but you were just kind of hot lapping on your own island there for a while.
Yeah, I was trying to find some pace, try to catch up with the group in front, but it's so hard when they all have D-Max towed. D-Max was just pulling them along so quickly, I just couldn't get to them. And then caught some damage, and then I was trying to work together with Will, and it ended up being that I forgot how to drive whenever I went in front, which is not ideal when you want to try to work together to try to catch up. But yeah, try to make the most of that. And honestly, the cars were a blast to drive even for that long.
So it didn't feel like too long of a race.
No, but I've also been known to subject myself to pain of being in a driver's seat for way too long.
Yeah, that had to be that had to be you. We saw William congratulated you on a nice save. We caught that on stream. That was one hell of a ride. You went.
Yeah, not sure how I saved that one. I think William behind me had a Code Brown moment, probably more than I did, because I didn't know where I was going to end up.
Yeah.
I just went to the left and prayed.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine.
I had a similar moment at VIR last season in the Lambo, so I think what we can take away from this is that learning how to drive in a GT3 car is advantageous when you pick up a GR86.
Yeah, probably so. Well, if I had anywhere on the track that I could have been racing, I would have had a great time racing with you guys. You guys were after you got off your island, you guys were close. We were kind of going up and down through the field. The leaders were pretty close until stuff happened to Sean. Raphael was kind of catching up there at the end, but it seemed like every time I was looking to find a battle, you two were going at it. So it looked like mostly just kind of capitalizing on each other's mistakes.
Yeah, a lot of respectful racing there. Had a blast doing that. Definitely made up for being dropped out of the front pack early in the race. So I hope William also enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun.
Yeah, after you lost some space, at least you had somebody to race with. That's definitely what I'm always looking forward to on these. I seem to get stuck out on an island like that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't talked to Corey yet.
Oh.
How was the race for you? Did you have fun out there?
It was fun until I died.
Until you died, yeah. Which we saw that. I was trying to think of what lap that happened on. But man, you just barely caught, just barely.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like an inch or two of your tire caught a little bit of dirt, and that thing was just around.
Yeah. I tried to get it back because I still had the fast repair. And then I saw Ben was trying to go by it, but the right front was broken. So it turned one way really, really well, and it wouldn't turn the other way. And I didn't know that. Yeah, so like turning to the left was non-existent. Turning to the right, it would turn to the right. So Ben got up to me by the S's, and I was trying to give Ben space. I was trying to turn to the left, didn't realize it wouldn't turn, so I thought going to the right. I didn't know what it would do, and I went to turn, and it very much turned too much, and then I lost it again. I said, okay, we're just gonna tow.
Yeah, sometimes I hate to do it, but sometimes that's the only thing you can do. Other than that, I kept waiting for you to. I forget who you were. You were just a few seconds behind somebody there for the longest time at the beginning. I was waiting for you to catch up to the pack, but you just kind of held steady through that whole time.
Yeah, I wasn't really fast per se, mostly just consistent. Like at first I was behind Tiago when he started, and then it was like Joe Lee, it was Steven and someone else, and they all got by me, and I got by one of them, and then the rest of the race I was like slowly catching up to one of them, or they'd wreck, and then that was pretty much it. I didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
I was fast enough to stay in front of people while also not being fast enough to catch the fast people. I
Yeah,
was.
I think you ended up finishing where you started. I think I don't see any
Yeah.
plus or minuses on.
Yeah, I
the
think you're
TNA.
right.
So I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
12th.
Not bad with a wreck in there coming out even where you started, I guess.
Yeah. I think I was more surprised by the fact that Sean disconnected, reconnected, rejoins, and he's like 5 seconds behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was quite the ordeal going on there.
Yeah.
I don't know how his computer loaded in that fast, because it didn't seem like it was that long, but I guess maybe it was a good minute or so.
It must have been.
Well, hopefully you're ready to do some racing in the league this season.
Yeah. Oh, I am. I'm definitely ready to do this, and by this I mean wreck 10 more times.
Yeah.
Love the confidence, Corey.
Put me on an oval, we'd be fine. Put me on a road course with 5 extra corners, I'm doomed.
Well, you did great the first and what, second season?
First season I did okay. Second season,
well, first season you won.
Yeah. Second season, I'm pretty sure every race was a recovery race. Like it started out okay, and then
yeah, was it? Oh, last
something
season was
just-
second season, wasn't it?
yeah,
Okay.
just whatever it was would happen in the feature or in the heat, and the feature's just a recovery race every time.
Yep, I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I didn't have it quite as bad, but yeah, I was there a lot as well.
You did pretty well yourself, though, right?
Yeah, I ended up doing all right at the end of the season, but I was doing a lot of recovery.
I think a lot of people were. Just
Yeah.
with how many people we had.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully we'll get everyone here back for when league starts, and hopefully we'll fill out the roster some more. We didn't have too bad of a showing, but not quite enough to have the teams.
Yeah, I was bummed about that.
So, Mr. Ben there.
Uh-oh.
How do you think it went, former road admin person?
Yeah. I didn't have high expectations, and I didn't meet any one of them. That was rough.
Well, that's not what I want to hear. Hey, how about this expectation? You finished one up from where you started.
Yeah. Well, the problem is I didn't understand the dynamic of the car wearing the tires out, and so my entire first stint passed me, coming out of the tight S section, hitting the grass, and then knocking the left front into the wall, giving me a nice parachute with the hood, probably 2 or 3 laps into the race. I just shredded the tires. When I pitted, the left front was 63 when I made my pit stop. I mean, I killed them. I had no front turn, and I'm just watching people that are on the same lap as me. They accelerate out of the corner and take off, and I come off the brakes, and I'm heading towards the sand. Car just goes straight. I'm just like, man.
Oh.
So I I had a fun time over the weekend at a PCC race I ran at Nürburgring with the car, and then I came here and I can do 140 something turns just fine, and I don't know how many Okayama has, but there's like 2 or 3 of them that were kicking my butt all night. So it was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
you know, to have everybody come out and everything. Personal performance, I'm definitely disappointed in myself, but life goes on. So we'll try to see if we can finish on some lead laps here in the GT3 series.
No,
Yeah.
not allowed.
Yeah, hopefully so. You'll be coming in as a well, by the default ranking, since you don't have any previous, runs in the league, you'll be coming in as an amateur
Mm-hmm. It'll be a good spot, buddy.
in the class, and
Mhm.
you're I don't know how much your iRating really means, but you're close to the top of the AM class, so
Yeah.
we'll see how you do in the AMs.
Yeah. I definitely better at ovals. That's for sure. Road's cool to look at, man, and every time I get in the car I'm just going, what the heck am I doing wrong? But it's all good though. It's a great group. It was a lot of fun tonight. I don't want to play negative Nancy the whole time, so I did have something fun since Ken can't terrorize you in your chat. We came up with something. He made mention of how you and I apparently both have what you guys described earlier as recovery races, but we always seem to just kind of get on the consistency train and then end up passing a bunch of people back. 'Cause, I mean, I ran most of the race in 17th, so to come back up to 13th is kind of wild. But
Yeah.
so he called it the Bulldog maneuver. This is what he called it at first, combining our two names. And then I said, but Doc is the second half, so you need to use the first half of my name. So we got Turdock maneuver.
Turdunk. That's awfully close to the Turduncan.
Yeah, something like that. But I thought you'd get a kick out of it. I know Ken's giggling right now, so
I'm sure he is.
But nope, super fun. Really clean racing as always. I know there was some incidents or whatever, but nobody going after each other on the mic and stuff like that. I just hope that we continue to remember that this is the place where people come to get away from some of the BS that happens in official sessions sometimes. Brian, you did a great job tonight up in the booth. I know you don't feel like you did a whole lot in terms of RC, but just being there, you know, in case something happened that wasn't supposed to happen or didn't make any sense. You know, like those black flags and stuff like that. The iRacing just hands out for no reason sometimes. You know, good to have. Definitely keeps the races consistent, and it's going to be a really fun season with you guys. So looking forward to every minute of it.
Yeah, well, maybe next season we can swap admin roles and you can drive some ovals.
That would be something, huh?
You
ready to assess penalties under yellow? That's a lot of fun.
Something you're. Yeah, I'll get a little, you know, dip the toes in this season, and then maybe Will and I will be ready to.
Just all you gotta do is the Chastain effect. It's Jimmy every time. So that was Jimmy did it every time.
Oh yeah.
Even if he wasn't there, just Jimmy did it. It was EOL.
We had people in chat blaming Jimmy in the race too. He's not even here.
It's the Chastain effect,
Poor
man.
guy.
It's so good. It's like how Chastain wrecked that one guy at the Indy 500. It was crazy.
I saw that.
But yeah, no, that's all I got, man. Great job tonight, Brian. I look forward to checking back on your streams so I could watch anybody else race. That would be pretty exciting.
Well, there was some good racing out there.
I'm sure. I wish I found it myself, but I didn't. It passed me a couple times, but
yeah,
I had was it Thiago and Williams race. I just trying to stay out of the way. A lot of times people coming through, they had a lot of speed, and I don't like to mess up those battles. You know what I mean? So if I'm not fighting for a position myself, I'm just as happy to roll out of it, let some folks drive on by. I know Chris Schuessler's pretty good at that. He I thanked him for letting me buy after the S's at one point, and he said bros before hoes, and I almost crashed, so I was laughing so freaking hard. So
You weren't the only one that almost crashed.
oh my god, dude. Chris is a gem. He also did message me too. I think he had to bounce, but he said to say, tell everyone, awesome racing, super fun. See you tomorrow. So, and you know, with that, we do have our part 2 to the special events chapter of the summer leagues here. The 87s will be at North Wilkesboro for a 200 lap showdown after some heat shenanigans. Hopefully we get enough signups to make those worth it. Definitely encourage some of my road guys that don't dabble in the oval stuff too much to come over and give it a shot. Those cars are a freaking riot. You can probably drift the whole track if you wanted to. It's just super fun. So looking forward to that. And then yeah, on to the season. We spoiled some things for this season. Yeah.
Couple things. Yeah.
So who we still got in here? We got Sean, Corey, Thiago, and William. Why don't we do this?
Hello.
So let's do this. So first off, not to extend the stream any longer than it needs to be, but what do we know?
Okay. If they don't,
right?
if they don't watch to the end, they don't get to.
They
hear
don't
any
know, right?
spoilers.
Yeah, it's cool. So GT3 cars in road are returning. Ovals running Gen 4. We know the number of races in the season for both oval and road has been increased to 9. And we know road is running Pro versus Am. And we know that oval is going to Sonoma at some point for its road trick. I say, as a fun little token, as we hope to announce mid to late this week, all the juicy details, I say go down the list, and everybody in here gets to ask a question, and we have to answer it truthfully about the seasons. What do you think? Good idea?
Sounds good to
Yeah.
me.
Cool. All right. I'm going alphabetical. Sean, you're first. What you got, buddy?
What's the track on the road calendar you're most looking forward to?
Oh, what a great question. I got to find it. Hold on.
Let's see. For me, I'm not sure about watching the race. Let me look at the full season, because I think I know which one I'm gonna pick, but check the full. Where's the? I had it. Oh, I closed the.
Gosh. See, it's hard for me because there's about
Close
4
the
tracks
window.
on there that I would say are like my favorite, some of my favorites on road. Like if you had me like cherry pick tracks that were just amazing, probably half the schedule is like perfect. So to pick one for the purposes of, gosh, Sean, you're so tough. That's such a great question.
Well, I'm gonna pick, even
boy.
though it's the new version, I'm pretty sure, not the old version.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Indy Road.
That's a great pick. Gosh, how do I do it to him? I gotta do it to him. I'm gonna pick Le Mans. Definitely my favorite.
Oh.
So there's 2. That was a great question. He got 2 out of us. That was good.
I'm not looking forward to that one because I have to buy the track.
Oh, well, that sounds like a serious case of the get goods, but I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, so great question, Sean. That was actually a super entertaining way to reveal 2 tracks. Corey, your question, sir.
Oh God, it's oval or road?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Ironically too, we didn't say how general the questions could be, but I'm interested to hear the creativity.
I gotta think about this.
Do you want me to skip and come
I'm
back?
trying to
No.
be tactical.
Okay.
What are the short tracks on the schedule for oval?
So what are you classifying as a short track? A mile and shorter?
Yep.
Ooh.
Gives away half the schedule.
Watch it be like one track.
Please, I don't like short tracks.
Well,
short tracks are fun.
Yeah, but I'm bad at them.
I'm just trying
Oh,
to.
you gotta get better.
I'm trying to make
What
sure.
are you doing?
Yeah, just
I
get
don't
good.
wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
You're gonna New Hampshire. What do you mean?
What then?
So
That's just
the
because I didn't
longest,
pit.
the longest one would be Phoenix with the open dog leg.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking. Wait,
Wait, so
new
that's the
Phoenix.
short. So that's the
new
shortest
Phoenix.
track.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap!
Yep.
All right, all right.
Bristol
Okay.
at night, of course.
Oh, we're doing Bristol again.
Yep.
Did we do Bristol?
Not last
We
season.
did Bristol first season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's because we did it in Elite.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Trying to make sure I do all of my math correctly here. So it would be tracks that have equal or lesser laps to miles. And Richmond at night as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like Richmond.
So great questions. Yep.
Richmond's fun.
So you get 3 of those. Very nice. Got one more than Sean.
Wicked.
All right, Tiago, you're up, buddy.
Oh no, I should have been thinking about what I would ask.
Do you want me to skip to William? Is William ready?
No, that's not fair.
Oh,
No,
okay.
we're going alphabetical.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we got the track that you're most looking forward to. What's
Yeah.
the track that you're least looking forward to?
On which
On
schedule?
the roadside.
On the roadside?
Oval.
You should have just,
road,
just said both, man. Jesus.
I didn't. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Guys aren't thinking,
Lamar.
man. Whatever. That's so
I had
lame.
to buy it, and I never drive it. I've never once wanted to drive it. But I don't have the. I lost the link. I don't have the full schedule in front of me.
I don't hate tracks.
Wait, can you send me the link real quick?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
hate
let me
tracks.
find it real quick.
So this is a hard one for me. So I'm going to have to go with the track that I know the least, because it means I'm going to have to put the most prep work into learning it. And it's a track I've never been to before, that Ridskogen Motor Center. I don't know that one, so I would say that has to be my...
Oh, Ridskogen. Yep.
Yeah, did I say it right? Dang, first try. Rashana would be proud.
That was almost going to be the special event race we did tonight.
Yep. And then we ironically did a free car, free track combo for road, and then oval. We're just like, screw it, you're paying for everything. So, but
Joke's on you. I have everything.
Yeah, because Okayama got picked, and somebody didn't even know it was a free track.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot actually, because I was on it so early. But did you hear that though, Brian? He bought things. It's kind of crazy, huh? Anyways, so great question, Tiago. You got one track out of me, and Brian was lame and picked one I already said. So speak truthful though.
Thanks,
William, William, you've got the last question, buddy. So you've got what, three tracks on oval, 3 tracks on road, and that's it. Yeah. So
we've got all the short tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Or about every track longer than a mile.
I don't know if that's
oval?
fair.
Do road 2.
Oh shit! Every track longer than a mile on road. I think that's all of them.
On
Dang, we
oval.
really just got the entire schedule, huh?
Shit,
Tactical, William.
Yeah, very good. Is that the question?
Well
Is that
done,
the final
gentlemen.
answer?
Yeah, every track longer than a mile on oval, because that's what I'm.
That's cheap.
Mate,
So
my login is huge.
So for oval, we had Bristol, Phoenix, and Richmond are the short tracks.
Okay.
So Bristol is week 8, Phoenix is week 9, and Bristol is, I'm sorry, Bristol's 8, Phoenix is 9, Richmond is 5. So now I guess we'll just go right down the line, since you're just going to take the whole schedule. So season opener, Charlotte Motor Speedway, 2018 oval, nighttime. Week 2, taking it back to when we haven't been in a while. I was excited because the last time here, Jimmy schooled everybody by shifting. Worldwide Technology at Gateway.
Oh boy.
I think that's one I have to buy.
Oh no.
Too.
Week 3.
I don't think I've had it yet.
We're going to the Tricky Triangle at Pocono.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
I'm so bad at Pocono.
Week 4 was your Sonoma Cup Historic that was revealed earlier. Week 5 was Richmond. We talked about this. So 6 and 7 are up for grabs. Week 6, we're heading to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And week 7, and then week 7, another wild card, Nashville Super Speedway.
Ooh.
ending with
That's a good
Bristol and
one.
Phoenix. So yeah.
Imagine not adding in the fairgrounds. SMH.
That's maybe next season. I didn't do so. Let me explain myself as I've just revealed the entire oval schedule to you.
Big brain.
There are
Write that down.
no Daytona or
Oh, I
Talladega,
have.
right?
Thank God.
And that's because I know that these cars are like the worst there because of how they don't match up bumpers very well. So
Yeah.
I figured if there was ever a season, I mean, we kind of exhausted Daytona in the special event, and we did Talladega last season. So I was like, well, if there was ever a season for neither of those tracks to make it, I think this would be it. So that's why we only have Pocono, quote unquote, for the super speedway, the 2.5 mile length track. So still working out some details for the length of the race. It's something that we're going to have to talk about. And it wasn't asked, so I'm not revealing anything. But a couple folks asked them to be longer. I'm trying to figure out how much longer. The great news is the Gen 4 guzzles gas like me after a football game, so with water, not gas. So, so they're really, you know, fuel strategy, tire strategy. They're going to go through both, like they're addicts. So, going to be a lot of hopefully green flag pit stops this season. Martinsville's not present, so yeah.
Well, hopefully it's not too much longer because the natty light cautions add up.
Yep, good times. I'm excited. It's going to be a good season. Got some work employed on making the penalty system a little bit cleaner too. It's actually got points now and everything. And we're working on messing with tires, fuel, and all that stuff. Laps. Everything's still kind of pretty much where I want it to be, but not quite. So yeah, to be nondescript about everything else and only answering your questions. Fantastic job to all of you. Now you're all completely left in the dark on the road races, which is kind of funny to me because two of you are exclusively road, so it's a good time.
Yeah, I really dropped the ball.
Yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us. It's all good.
Hypothetically, if I were to get one more question.
Okay. I'm feeling generous.
What
Send
is
it.
the full road schedule?
No.
I mean,
Sean, I wouldn't be that crass. I would say, on a scale of 1 to 9, can you order your preference of the road tracks on the calendar?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Brian, you want to do it too after me, or is it too repetitive at that point? He's got friggin' Lama at 9 because he sucks.
Yeah. Well, no, wait. There's a track I forgot was on there.
Okay.
So I will change. Well, I don't know. I've never driven Lamar, so I guess I don't know what it's like.
Okay, so let's start at number 1. So my number 1 was Lamar, and yours was
Indy.
IMS. Yep. Okay. What's your number 2?
My number 2, probably got to go for Spa.
Okay. Mine would be Watkins Glen. What's your number 3?
Okay, number 3, probably Road America.
I'm gonna have to go with IMS for number 3.
Okay.
Number 4.
I'll go ahead and just put Watkins as number 4.
Yeah.
Watkins, by the way, is the same week as the 6-hour Watkins.
Yep.
So people can get extra practice if they want to do that.
Yep. It'll be prior to the event that weekend, so that'll be cool.
Yes.
My number 4 is probably Road America.
Okay.
Yep. Number 5. When we're getting down there.
5. I'm gonna go for Monza.
Okay. Thiago was hyping that one up pretty good, so I'm excited to go there.
Was I?
I think so. Weren't you saying Monza would be a great place to go?
Monza's his favorite track, Ben.
Literally my least favorite track.
Is it really? Oh, well, my bad.
Monza T1.
I've never. I don't think I've run at Monza much. Gosh, 5.
We should do Monza Oval. That'll be the twist.
I've got to say, Nürburgring GP. I actually probably should have put that up higher because that's going to be a blast, but that'd be my 5.
Yeah.
6? This is tough. I didn't study for this.
It is tough. Probably Rudskogen.
Okay.
Because it's a fun little track. I don't know what it's going to be like with GT3s though.
I don't either.
But I've raced it in the 86. I've raced it in the Clios. I've raced it in F4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What else have I drove on there? Those at least. So the smaller, slower cars, it's a blast on. But we'll see how it is with GT3s, I guess.
That middle sector is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
That's what I'm thinking of.
So what did I say? I said Lamar was 1. Watkins Glen was 2.
Watkins, Road
IMS
America.
was 3. Road America was 4, I think, right? And then
Yep.
what did I say for 5?
Monza.
I said Nürburgring, I think, right?
Oh, you
I
did.
think
You did. Yep.
Oh, yeah, you did.
So we're on 6 now.
Yeah.
Did we say Spa yet? Spa there?
I did.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna say
haven't.
Spa. Yep.
Okay.
And then 7.
7, I'll just throw Nürburgring out there.
Okay. I'll say Silverstone.
Oh.
British intensifies.
Yeah, I know, right? 8 would be the last track that's not our least favorite. So not Le Mans for you, not
Yeah.
Rudskogen for me.
That would be Silverstone, but that was the one I forgot Silverstone was on the schedule, so I might have to put that at last.
Right? I have to reorder. Oh, wait, what? Oh no!
Hang on.
I think
It's such a bad track, dude. So
I
this
think
done belongs in the bin.
I think
flat
Monza's the last
and
one for
wide.
me. Dude, I don't
It's
know nothing.
boring.
I don't know nothing. So, anyways, just to
What am I hearing? What am I
just
hearing?
to run this
What
one
am
back
I hearing?
because I friggin' think that I can't even remember I named all the tracks. So IMS, Watkins Glen with debut, Road America, Silverstone, Rudskogen, Spa, Le Mans, Nürburgring GP. Sorry, Sean, and then Monza. How's that?
Yep.
Thank you for your tier list.
Track.
I know,
do
but
Monza combined
it's
since it's the
24,
last race?
24 combined. Yeah, it's just got to be. Like that's. Oh God. Leader crosses the line with like 2 seconds left in the race, and the race goes on for like another 8 minutes because it's the greatest track ever, and I freaking love it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Sorry,
PCC was a blast there.
I get lost in that place, man. Like not like I can't find my way, but like I just forget about everything else. And for those like 8 minutes or more, I'm free.
Yeah, PCC and the Mustang was a blast on combined.
I should have done the Mustang, but I did. I test drove.
So much fun.
I was test driving the I was test driving the GR86, and I had such a great time, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna translate, and didn't translate. So it's all good though. So I'm just catching up on my stuff. Ken says, "quote It's not a fart," which only Brian will understand. Then says, "What's the slideshow?" Because I have a Nürburgring replay that I meant to show Sean, and I just had it playing in the background the entire time for something to look at. And I realized it ran out, and we were just staring at an ambulance the entire time. So then he starts singing, "Whoa, Black Betty," and then so that's the thing. And then at some point he says, "What is the average flight speed of an unladen swallow?"
African or European?
Yeah, and then and then he says, "Now is when you read the entire track listing in iRacing." And we all sit here for an hour, and then he goes, and then finally, which I think is a response to William saying, "I can't believe what I'm hearing," he says, and I quote, "I can't believe you've done this."
I can't believe you've done this.
I'm related to him. It makes me so proud.
On the list of all British tracks, Silverstone is the worst.
Oh no. Can we have fights on stream? I think that's illegal.
No, Snetterton is awful.
Yeah, you might have a point.
Exists.
You might have a point there.
I haven't.
You might have a point there.
Yet, I guess.
Don't.
No, that's fair. That's
it's the
fair.
worst £15 I've ever spent. It's awful.
Well, try it in a Gen 4 Cup car, and maybe you'll change your mind. Because
Stop.
I'm under the
That'll
impression.
change your
Listen,
mind.
from somebody that cooled off after an endurance race by two different endurance races, by the way, by taking the super late model to both Bathurst and Nürburgring, just because why not? By the way, it wheelies really hard at the top of the hill there in the beginning section of Nordschleifer. I have a picture. It's great. It's just stupid fun. I love stock cars because they don't do what you want them to do, and it's beautiful.
Don't worry, Ben. In my hands, the GT3 acts the same way.
It does, but it has a mind of its own. The stock car is just kind of like physics, and the GT3 is just like technology. And both are going to end up with you in the wall, but one is more refined, and I hate it.
Stock car goes no thoughts, only crayons.
Correct.
Blue crayons.
So that's just Lambo doing Lambo things.
Yeah.
Nice.
And with one switch of a lever, I switch my traction control into felony mode. Well, anyways, I tend to do this. These streams drag on forever. If anybody's still watching either of our streams, I deeply apologize, except for the fact that we're all having more fun than you if you think it's bad. But, yeah. That was stupid cool. Brian, you did a great job. Everybody, good driving. Sean, beat your internet up later, please, because it just cost you a raise, and that kind of sucks. I was feeling a little bit sick to my stomach. I was saying no repeatedly in my stream, and everyone's freaking out because there's a 15-second delay. They have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm just like, no!
Oh, yeah.
No! Sean! No! And then Ken's like, did you wreck him? Like, what happened? Like, not fucking lately. I haven't seen him in years. Oh, good times.
Well, hopefully tomorrow I have to change my monitor settings to stream this, to put it on single stream instead of triples, so I have a profile manager thing, so hopefully tomorrow I can just rewrite the profile, the INI files over with the profile editor thing, and I'm just good to go.
Yeah, if nothing else, you could ask Carrie because we somehow
back set up. I did save my original settings though. I made copies of my original INI, so I should be good.
We're done.
But I can't wait to do that. I haven't driven an 87 car in a long time.
I'm so sad.
Really a long time.
Because I'm going to RC, so I don't drive it. And when we shot the promo pictures, frickin' Will drove the gosh darn 87. I was driving the GR, so...
Yeah.
And he kept asking me to use, like, his branded ones. And I was like, dude, Needham made Six Sigma ones. Whatever. So that's why we have a Six Sigma GR86 and like a beer-sponsored one. It was either that or the GR86 was going to be the Beans car, and I was like, oh god, just drive the 87, Jesus Christ. But should be super fun.
It was a famous paint, at least.
Oh yeah, no, it was a great paint.
It's a beer one. It's
is it Allison paint scheme or?
Yeah.
Bobby Allison?
Not Bobby.
Davey?
Or sorry, Bobby, not Davey. That's what I meant. Yeah, Bobby. Yep.
Cool. All right, dudes. I don't know how you do your outros, but I think it's time.
I think for this is it. I think I'm just gonna shut it off because there's definitely nobody here.
So make sure you don't end your stream in the middle of a set.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, definitely don't want to do that.
No. Click.
Oh, now are you sure you want to stop? It doesn't do that when I stream on Twitch. It just stops.
All right, chat. Ken, if you're still watching, which I don't think you are because you probably fell asleep, but have a good night, all. We'll see you.